I'm not the biggest fan of vampire media, but when I saw that animation studio Bones was attached to one of this summer's biggest new anime, the case study of Vanitas, I decided to give it a shot. Immediately, what I liked about the first episode is the unique vampire lore that is presented at the start of the episode. Traditionally, one of vampires' weaknesses has always been sunlight. In this series, however, vampires are usually born under a red moon and are weakened by a blue moon. I like how this information is conveyed to the audience visually as if a fairy tale is being told to a young child through a book filled with chalk or crayon drawings. The intro explains how one vampire known as Vanitas was born under a blue moon and forced out of the village by other vampires. He swore to get his revenge by using a book he created referred to as the Book of Vanitas. After that brief introduction, the episode continues with one of the protagonists, Noe Archveste, coming to the aid of a woman while on a blimp ride to Paris. Upon the request of his teacher, Noe is looking for the Book of Vanitas. Prior to when we see Noe, there are a group of people discussing the latest vampire sighting. It's at this point where it's established how the public thinks about vampires, as well as the history humans have with them. Throughout the episode, there's quite a bit of terminology and concepts thrown out there. Chasers, Borus, true names, and Malnomen. I thought they did an adequate job explaining what these things are. It's revealed that the lady Noe saved is a vampire like him, but that her true name, which is like a culmination of her life, has been corrupted by a Malnomen. To put it in simplest terms, it's basically like a vampire sickness. Luckily for her, Vanitas, the other protagonist, snuck into the air blimp in order to cure her. The corruption of the woman's true name causes her to go on a rampage, causing an insatiable thirst for blood. This is yet another twist on vampire lore that the show introduces in the first episode that I appreciate. As you might expect from a Bones Studio production, the presentation is great overall. The animation is fluid and there are a few cool looking visuals here, such as the scenes where Vanitas introduces himself to Noe and when he reclaims the vampire's name. The brief scene where we saw the exterior of the airship looked great too. It looked very detailed. In general, the art looks good and the music was decent, nothing memorable except for the ending theme Zero. The only negative thing I have to say about this episode is that the comedy didn't really work for me at all. I'll give them credit for trying to inject some levity into certain moments of the episode, but none of it was effective to me. Also, I'm not sure what it is, but I don't like seeing Noe blushing and behaving the way that he does at one point in the episode and in the opening sequence. It's kinda off-putting. With that being said, I get that Noe has a strange fascination with the blue moon, which other vampires fear as a sign of bad luck. He and Vanitas come off as sort of oddball characters in a way. Anyway, near the end of the episode, Vanitas says that he wants to save the vampires that are at risk of going extinct due to a sudden surge in names being corrupted. Vanitas' goal and usage of the book goes against what we're told to be its original purpose in the beginning of the episode. The original vampire that created the book and gave the current Vanitas his name swore revenge against those that shun him. I'm wondering, is Vanitas simply just using the book in a different way than what its creator intended? There's definitely more to the story, and I wouldn't be surprised if a part of what is believed about the book or the original Vanitas turns out to not be 100% accurate. Overall, I thought that this is a solid first episode. While nothing truly blew me away and the comedy fell flat, it laid out some interesting lore, provided some cool visuals, and was fairly entertaining. If you've seen the series premiere of the case study of Vanitas, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.